So there has been a lot of confusion between element, molecule, and compound. After watching this video, you will clearly know what is an element, what is a molecule, and what is a compound. What are the differences between them? So let's start with the hydrogen. First example. So it is an element. Yes, it is element. Why it is element? Because there is no bond involved here. It is a molecule. No, it is not a molecule because for a molecule we need a bond. Okay, at least one bond is required, and then we can call it a molecule. But since there is no bond, we can say it is not a molecule. Is it a compound? No, it is not a compound. For a compound, we need a bond between two different atoms or elements. Next example, oxygen. It is an element. Yes, it is element because there is no bond. It is a molecule. No, it is not a molecule because there is no bond involved there. It is a compound. No, it is not a compound. So compound is basically a subset of molecule. So if something is not a molecule, then it is not a compound as well. Let us take next example, hydrogen molecule H2. It is an element. No, it is not an element because there is a bond involved there. Is it a molecule? Yes, it is a molecule because there is a bond involved between two hydrogen atoms. It is a compound? No, it is not a compound. The reason being, even though there is a bond involved, the elements involved are same elements. Okay, and that's why it is not a compound. For the compound, we need a bond between two different types of elements. Let's take another example, oxygen molecule. So is it an element? No, because there is a bond involved. Is it a molecule? Yes, because there is a bond. Is it a compound? No, it is not a compound because we need the bond between two different types of elements. Here there is a bond between atoms of the same type, oxygen, right? It's only oxygen involved here, and that's why it's not a compound. The final example is H2O. Is it an element? No, because there is bonds involved here. Is it a molecule? Yes, because there is at least one bond. So for when we say molecule, we need at least one bond. Yes, there is one at least one bond there. Is it a compound? Yes, it is a compound. The reason being there is a bond between hydrogen and oxygen. There is a bond between hydrogen and oxygen, which are two different types of elements, and that's why it is called as compound. So we can say that molecules and compounds are made up of elements. All the compounds are molecules, but not all molecules are compounds. So in this case, we can say hydrogen and oxygen molecules. We can't say them as a compound, but H2O is a compound, right? And it is also a molecule. So all compounds are molecules, but not vice versa. Thanks for watching.